Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for another brand new anime for the fall anime season of 2020, and this one right here is called Kimi Sen. That's the short version of it. You guys know how the light novel, titles can be sometimes. I think the full English name is like Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World or something along those lines. This is another light novel adaptation from Silverlink, of course. Silverlink, their bread and butter, Shinonuma. Coming off of Demon King Academy, they had Hamefura, Bofuri, which Demon King Academy I really enjoyed. Bofuri I really enjoyed. Hamefura, like, it wasn't bad for me, but it wasn't like, I don't know. I just feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as a lot of other people did. For me personally, that's how I felt about it. But it wasn't bad. It was like, there's still some enjoyment there. I just wasn't as big on it as a lot of other people. There's Wise Man's Grandchild, which I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I was going to. So for me, and probably for a lot of you guys as well, you guys seem to enjoy a lot of these shows lately that Silverlink has been putting out. I gotta say, Silverlink's been doing pretty good with a lot of these, light novel adaptations lately, and this is another one. So I definitely, want to check it out. This will probably be, now that I really think about it, this will probably be the only anime I do on Wednesdays for now, for the foreseeable future. So we'll see what we have with it. I really don't know what to expect. I really don't know a whole lot. So let's hop into it and see what we'll have, everyone. We're starting at the very beginning of this first episode at 0 seconds, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, play. And it's on Wednesdays again. I think because Demon King Academy was on Saturdays. Wise Man's Grandchild, if I remember correctly, was on Wednesdays. So we're back to that for this Silverlink show, which is kind of cool. Astral Power. So that's probably her. She got like a tattoo or marking. Damn, look at, definitely the main girl, right? Obviously, and that dude's, this is the main guy. Kirito clone. Somewhat. Okay, so they're from these two different sides. Or okay. And look how she walking though, dude. Okay, so they kind of they both want the same thing. They kind of have the same goal. 1 year earlier, but they're from opposite sides, so that's where the dilemma is, right? Interesting. We got a witch here apparently. Kind of interested in the astral power stuff though, to see more of that. Kirito-kun. It's like, no talking. I'm just here to save you. Like, you're getting out of here. Don't ask questions. Quickly. Be free. Get it. Get out of it. Get out of here. Like how they're being held like this, like oppressed. Like, that was it. That was like 1 year. They said 1 year earlier. Iska. Okay, so now we're in the present. So he was the saint disciple. Okay. For 100 years, man, it's been going on. How many higher ups are here? Like, how many people are talking to him right now? You'll be taking down a witch. It's probably the girl. Direct descendant of the Grand Witch Nebulous. Which is what their nation or whatever is named off of. So she's a purebred. It's gonna be the main girl, probably. The Ice Calamity Witch. That's what she goes by. Is he about to have both of those? He gonna be dual wielding? He's gonna be a dual wielder? Got Nene. Hard worker. Already, can tell. We have Jin. So these are two are probably going to be a part of his, maybe, the people he wants with him. He was held prisoner for a whole year. I like Jin's design. The way she jumped out. Yeah. Damn. She's I mean, it has been a while, so it's valid. And this is the captain. uh, and clumsy at that. I mean, what does she have in that bag, man? Oh, the character acting right there. Oh, that was I loved that. 22. She don't see like I would not think that she would be the captain. That she is the captain. Honestly, like. Aw. I kind of like what we have here. We haven't had much of them, but pretty good first impression on each of them, I would say. And I did not think they were that old either. I did not think they were around that age. Ice Calamity Witch. Okay, so that's who was talking. The eight great apostles. I was like, who are all those people like talking to him? Like all these higher ups and whatnot. Oh, Iska probably pretty OP, right? He has to be somewhat OP. Like the Saint Disciple title too. Like, yeah, right. Like they just had this man in prison, and then it's like, oh, just forget about all that. Like we need you, so you're out. Trying not to think about being back in prison. Thinking about stopping the war. Yep. I wonder how it's gonna be, because from what we've got so far, the other girl, the main girl, whatever, from what we've had of her, seems like she kind of wants the same thing in a way. So. I mean, man, she like apparently she's engineering, like can drive, like Nene kind of has it all going on. I'm not gonna lie, like she seems like the girl. She's like really knowledgeable about a lot of this. Dragged it on for so long. He's like, that's all I want to do. I don't care if I'm hated or liked or whatever. Like, I just want to put an end to it. Well, she's just not even worried at all. Like, right? She's just smiling. Like, we're good. Please, please. Oh, okay, okay. Wouldn't the front lines have known about it though? But maybe not. I guess. Oh, oh, damn. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. We know what it is. Like, you don't have to tell us. I like how these weapons are designed though. Like these look pretty cool. Ah, okay. So that I was like, wouldn't the front lines have like noticed them or like found out somehow? But that explains that. And you cut through them all, more than likely. You see, he's still kind of getting the feel back. He's still. Oh, okay. We got surprises too. We got surprises too. Oh, there she is. There she is. I was like, I'm not letting you. Oh, I was about to say, he's not letting you get that off. Yep. Hello. He just did it though. You just saw him do it. Bitch smacked. Jeez. The real showdown hasn't happened though yet. The encounter we're really waiting for. Okay, so there's like fire, astral power, there's earth, there's like all kinds of different elements, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Not just like one kind, like there's different types of it. You're just an ordinary squad. Ooh, damn. I like how like detailed the design is though for the golem. You see like this, like the lining on it is like, super thick. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. They're already going in with some of the action cuts though, dude. Like, damn. I know it's episode one, but it's like usually episode one is pretty strong, like in terms of some of the cuts you'll see. But like the effects, the sound, the sound effects, visually how it looks. Here, she shows herself. She shows herself. Alice, and her name's Alice. Damn, damn. Great Ice Calamity. That's Chizuru's voice actress, right? From Rent a Girlfriend 2. I recognize that instantly. It's probably this like the most recent role, so I love the whole get up though, the design. Like, she just froze the whole forest pretty much. I'm waiting for him to dual wield. I think he got both of those weapons. Still waiting for that. God damn. They just both said they just both said that in unison. He's just like, I'm coming at you. I don't care who you are. Jeez, man. Oh, okay. I was waiting for it. Kirito, is that you, my boy? I thought we were done with sword art for a while, but I guess not. Damn, he was looking like Kirito there. You see him? I mean, he is literally, but but right there, especially when he was swinging the dual wields. Oh my god. See what I mean though with like the effects and just how the sound effects, but also like how it looks visually, like and the colors they're using. She's like, oh, he wants that's what he wants. He wants to stop the war. Like he kind of wants the same thing I do. She's like mind blown. Unite the world. She wants to unite the world. I want to stop the war. Like, damn, we want the same thing. Let's work together. Oh, oh. His reaction though. Did he catch her? And the mask, the veil came off too. Caught her and everything. Here comes the blush. Here comes the freak out. Yep, yep. Man, we literally got like the reincarnations of Kirito and Alice. Like, hey, let's just see this as Kirito and Alice, right? Like, I know Kirito has Asuna, obviously, but I guess for those of y'all who like ship Kirito and Alice, like, I guess you can get it in here. And like, she has to put up a front, like, don't think you got so lucky this time. After she was just blushing and freaking out all like that when she was in his arms. I need more. I need more of the two of them interacting, and we're gonna see a lot more of it, obviously. But they really want the same thing, you know. But they're from opposite sides, so that's where the problem is. Yeah, but no joke, this astral power, and even obviously Iska, I guess he has a sword that has, it's like an astral sword or something too. So, damn. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Seeing kind of the tsundere coming out. To fall in love with an enemy knight, like, oh, how ironic. How ironic. See how she gets when she's and only she sees like this side of her, probably. Oh my gosh. What, is he here? That sounded like him. Wait, or is that someone else? It sounded like Iska. I don't know. It is him. How ironic, dude. How ironic. They're both here watching the same thing. And the content of it. Like, and how they're from opposite sides. They're already probably in love. Like, maybe not yet, but we're gonna get to that point, obviously. So, that's funny. I think we've probably got the OP or ED here. So that was pretty enjoyable, man. You know what I'm really into? I'm really into like the astral power, how there's different kinds of that, and just like the equipment, the weaponry we were seeing, the technology. Like, I'm really into that kind of stuff. So I think they introduced a lot here that's very interesting to me personally, and just the whole thing. It's kind of like some Romeo and Juliet kind of stuff when you think about it, honestly. Like how they're from these opposite sides, these warring, these sides that are at war, and they pretty much have the same goal, right? But it's going to be a lot of these other factors and players in there that it's going to be tough on them to probably come together and unite the two sides, because you have like these higher ups, you have obviously the people, or the witches, or whatever you want to say. The people from both sides are going to be like, okay, what the hell, they're working together. Like, no, we're at war, we're supposed to be at war. Now, there's going to be people, obviously, that probably will follow each of them and will be for them uniting together. But I don't know. I'm interested to see how it's going to work out. It is like some Romeo and Juliet kind of shit, honestly. Like, when you think about it. So I kind of like it though, and just from the little bit we had with them, the two of them interacting there at the end of the episode, and even them at the play, like I think that was kind of funny, and I kind of liked what we had with their interactions already. So I definitely need more of that. But Alice, I mean, the dude Iska, like literally, like a Kirito clone, pretty much, right? Like the dual wield and everything, like. But for the first episode, they kind of, the animators, Silverlink, whoever worked on this, this first episode at least, like they kind of went in with some of the action cuts. I mean, I think Silverlink usually does a pretty good job of that, like with the just aesthetically how it looks, in the sound effects and the effects in general, like how they look. I think they've always done a pretty good job with that. So that kind of carries over here too. But a lot of some cuts we had in this episode here, I was actually really impressed with, I gotta say. So I mean, Iska though, the dual wield, really reminds me of Kirito in some ways. I think we probably all can agree on that. But it's just ironic, we say that, but then the girl's name is Alice, so it's just like I know what it is. Like I think we all know what it is. It's Kirito and Asuna, right? There's no changing or denying that. But we know how Alice feels about Kirito and all that. I'm not gonna go too much into it. There probably are people that ship Alice and Kirito. So hey, you somewhat maybe get it in this show if you really want to see it that way. I'm not really seeing it that way, but I just kind of brought it up as a joke. But I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to see more so what we'll have with Alice, what we'll have with Iska. And I kind of like the people that Iska has surrounded by him as well. Now, granted, we haven't had a lot of them, but from what we had with just how they were interacting, how they kind of work together, and kind of the little banter between them, and Nene. I actually really like Nene, I gotta say, already so far. But I'm excited to see more of that as well too. So yeah, pretty solid first episode here, I gotta say, of Kimi Sen. Just just the whole concept of like the Romeo and Juliet thing, them being from two different sides. There's war. They want to bring the people together. They want to put a stop to this. They kind of had the same goal. It's going to be probably a long, tough road for them to actually bring everyone to unite together, because there's a lot of other things, a lot of other people involved, higher ups that you got to deal with and all of that. But for someone like him, who used to be a Saint disciple, who obviously we see how strong he is and how formidable he is, how OP he is, and then you have the Ice Calamity Witch, literally the descendant of the Nebulous, who the freaking empire or whatever whatever they're named after, right? The empire, whatever she's from, right? Literally named after she's a descendant of her, so she has like some strong astral power, blood or whatever running through her. So when two figures like that come together, we'll see what happens. But there's probably still a lot of other things we haven't saw yet, or enemies, or just antagonists, coming up, or whatever the case may be. But there's gonna be a lot of problems, a lot of obstacles, on the way. But first, we got to see them actually come together and work together. Now, I don't know if it's going to be them kind of one-on-one working together. We did see the two of them at the end of the episode there, so maybe they hit it off more. So I don't really know, but she obviously has that whole tsundere thing going on. So I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely enjoyed my time with this first episode, I gotta say. Pretty impressed. Kind of surprised, honestly. And that's how a lot of these Silverlink adaptations go. I feel like why I'm just you usually come out of these enjoying them, or saying they're above just my expectations, is because I go into them with not really the highest of expectations, or I really go in with no expectations. So I wish I could go in with like that to like every show, but I don't know. It's something with the Silverlink ones. I don't know why. The Silverlink light novel adaptations. I don't know. Let me know what you all thought, though, of this first episode of Kimi Sen. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.